I return, shiny and chrome. Alright, let's check out our journal here. Visit the nightclub after the neighbors have moved in. I have. Let's talk to Andre.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000!
He waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks at the imposing black box in the corner that's churning out the sound.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
What do you propose as the name, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Okay, Noid.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Estelle, what would you suggest as the name?
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern. And too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas.
Yakokata! Yakokata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Noid, give me your 2 cents on the issue.
The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
Suna, do you have an opinion on this?
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
He'll come up with a name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
I feel like the name is very clearly Disco Elysium. I feel like that is 100% what the name of this club is. But let's run a quick poll. New poll. What to name the club? There we go. Alright, that should do us. Alright, what do we think? We're gonna name the club Disco Elysium or Disco Elysium? Oh, right now it's tied. Disco Elysium to Disco Elysium. John, if you're still here, we need you to break the tie. He might not still be here, though. He's doing his own shit. Oh, 9-4. Are you the one that hasn't voted? Come on, you gotta pick one. Here we go. Here we go. What are you doing? Alright, alright. Enough's enough. Here we go. Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
A light beam washes over the dance floor, bathing it in violet blue. That's our color. We're blue. Look, blue.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion
Oh, look at him
to
go.
celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start tapping your foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
He performs yet another strange patterns of moves, but it doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame. We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
He jumps up and down with glee, his moves punctuated by the stroboscopic flash of the club lights.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
That's right, composure. Let's fucking go.
Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
We mean to ask you, what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure. with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Is it important for you to be an individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Or is it because you're balding?
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me. I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20.
How old are you, Andre?
Not 20.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
Alright, we need composure.
Goodbye, officer.
Alright, come here. Composure, composure, composure. Let's make it quick. I need composure. Click on these so that they go away. Thank you. Show me composure. +1 composure. Yes, sir. Thank you. Alright. Looks like that's all we get, right? Nothing else is composure? No. Alright, let's give it a shot. We can dance. It's a white check.
It's good to see you.
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen? Salvation.
Goodbye, officer.
Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else going on? No. Okay. For figures, need to find a tape. Seems like we're probably done for this evening of the game. We have so many skill points. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's talk to people while we're here. Come on.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Egghead needed a melody.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead.
What for?
For getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does. Behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
I'd like to know more about your associates.
Okay.
Tell me about Suna.
Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time.
We never are, us programmers.
But earlier today she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
What about Tiago?
Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
Oh, he talks to Noid. What for?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What is he to do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do, yell up at the tower?
Thanks. About the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about Andre.
Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least.
That's cute as hell. I really like her voice.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organiser.
What has he organized?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know.
On life?
Yes. Anyway.
Could it be that he's balding? Him thinking it's his last chance?
Come to think of it, yes.
This is the first time you've heard her laugh.
He's in some kind of a self-destruction mode with that hair of his. Bleaching it like that. Probably wants to get rid of it altogether.
Is Andre your boyfriend?
Yes.
Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about Noid.
He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forburg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Palaceum. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do?
What do you mean, do? Like, for a living?
Yes.
He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
What kind of mindset is that?
He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
She gives you a switchblade smile.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her than she lets on.
What is this pilgrimage you're talking about?
It's just something poor Forburg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock. Or as much as possible.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Let's say I haven't been down Boogie Street.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I might just do that if I make it there alive.
Yeah.
She says, then opens her mouth like she's about to add something, but doesn't. Actually, tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
What's the deal with Egghead?
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff?
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
You told him as much, but what exactly is a party boy?
A Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
No offense taken, go on.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
Where's he from? How long has he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there.
Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Actually, do tell me about yourself.
Me?
Yeah, I forgot. Tell me about yourself.
I'm a silver bird.
What does that mean?
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
There's more to you than you let on. What am I not seeing?
All right,
She picks up the tape recorder and looks you in the eye.
there is.
But I'm a police officer. You have to answer me.
Is there a law that would stop me from lying, though?
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Actually, do tell me about yourself.
Me?
Actually, no.
Yes. Better that way.
Thank you. Some other questions.
Sure.
Empathy. Yeah, can we talk for a minute?
I was wondering when you would come around. What's up?
I guess there is something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
People just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no one understands that sometimes you gotta make sacrifices for the sake of progress. It's all very distressing.
So, the thing that's got you crying in front of strangers is the slow pace of social progress.
Don't get me wrong, I'm all for slow and steady progress. I just wish people would be a little bit more reasonable is all.
Okay, so you're not that upset, it sounds like.
I told you, I'm highly distressed by this state of affairs.
Uh-huh. And you're sure it's social progress you're distressed about, and not, I don't know, some chick?
Perhaps.
Now that you mention it, I found these letters I'd thrown in the trash. They might have something to do with it.
Okay. Why'd you think that?
First, they had the faintest scent of chewing gum on them. I could still smell it under the... shit.
Wow, man. That's pretty symbolic. Don't you think?
Yeah, I found that to be very symbolic too. Actually, no. Why?
Used to be sweet. Now it's shit. Seems pretty symbolic to me. Anyway, what else?
They were written in a woman's hand, and oh boy, did reading them make me not feel good.
There you have it then, chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she?
I don't remember.
Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her?
I remember her scent, and that's all.
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why else would I have reacted so strongly otherwise?
How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
Wait, what do you mean by selective memory?
Man, when I get hurt, I just want to forget that shit, you know? That kind of selective memory.
You might have a point there, selective memory.
Yeah. Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
What is this Königstein wank?
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich.
Thanks for the bullshit psych thing then.
You're welcome. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten though. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
Yes, but it itches really, really bad.
I'd like to know more about your associates. I
Okay.
want to see if she's telling me about her again.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Okay, let's leave it at that then.
Yes.
No, we're gonna
Me?
exhaust
I'm
them
a
all.
silver bird. It means I don't answer questions. All right. There is. Is there a law that would stop? Thank you. Sure.
Let's level up empathy. I want to look at her tape recorder. There we go. Accepting close.
Welcome back.
Oh, we got a min-max. I forgot. Empathy. What's our empathy right now? 0. We definitely have something that gives us increased empathy. These. This is negative empathy, so we're not going to put that on. This. This. Let's check everything else for negative empathy. Okay, we're good.
Welcome back.
Empathy, godly, 16. We have 10 empathy, 83%. I think that means 4 or higher.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
I'm sorry you have to sit here in the damp church with the drugs wearing off, at your age, or at any age, in this place, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
The people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It is easier to live in their failure with this by your side. Tap on the tape recorder.
Your words echo through the hall. The wooden boards all around groan and creak. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
It is not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
The dark.
I know.
Her teeth
I'll
rattle.
stick to it.
She takes the device from you and places it in her lap.
Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
I'd like to know more about your associates.
Okay.
Tell me
Me?
more about yourself.
I'm a silver bird. It means I don't answer questions. All right, there is. Is there a law that... Thank you.
She still won't tell
Sure.
us. He seems surprisingly comfortable being questioned. Why is that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
We do, don't we? Mind if I question you some more?
Go ahead.
Okay. Actually, that's it for now. Alright.
You got us in, cop. I
Yeah.
can't believe you got us in.
This has been a cool episode, 9-4. Lots of interesting little things. The whole church shaking, just the general vibe has been pleasant. And the fact that we've spent it mostly around these people with the music has lent a pleasant pulse to the evening. I must say, the game is kind of up and down, and I look forward to being able to play something a little bit more interactive. This has been, at times, a little bit boring, but I've been pleased tonight.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Cool, you're annoyed, right? Do you have a moment to talk?
What's on your mind?
What do you think about this church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
He rubs his hands together. You say that as a carpenter yourself?
I don't say much anything as a carpenter anymore. They tried to make me into a reckoner and a leveller. Made me a bit manic, you know. I regret the time I dedicated to that profession. And that worker collective. I say things more as a member of the hardcore side dance community these days.
You're not going to ask me how I knew?
Why? You're a cop. I carry carpentry tools.
How old do you think this church is? Over 300 years old?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude, the sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
Something more fundamental? You mean the sound anomaly?
Maybe. Maybe they were unable to face the nature of the world, perishing.
What style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
Okay, what is DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Virtue and tyranny.
This church isn't painted as white as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside. Before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Slowly, peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
What did you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies are perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
Spiritual collapse?
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
First, where's that quote from?
A Sarais man who lived a long time ago. An ancient hardcore brother.
What you're saying is you're not a fan of a big fan of the Innocentic system.
A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history, built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false core.
But you guys said the Ecclesiastes were all about love and hardcore before, right?
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you.
He points to his friends.
Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
Honestly, fair advice. Then I did right not to agree with all that talk about the Ecclesiastes being okay with this then.
The founding party don't give two shits about this place. Look around. They do not have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own.
And you propose dance music will supplant this system?
Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
Don't you have to be on drugs for that, though? I don't need to be a narc. Your pleasure response was more like, just wondering if he has any. How do you like the glasswork?
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
That's her Innocence Dolores Dei, mind your words. You wanted to get inside the church and now you don't like the stained glass window?
I didn't know it was in here. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for the club.
Yeah, last time you missed a bunch of history about how this, like what the Innocentic system is and what the religions are of the culture and stuff. I'll post it to YouTube sometime soon. I'm still catching up on some of that stuff. I have most of them edited, but I need to make the thumbnails and get them uploaded. But if you watch some of the replays on YouTube, you can catch up and see what's going on. It's actually like very interesting. It's a little out there, but it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'll try and let you know when it's up. I'm gonna try and get them up by the middle of this weekend.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor.
Which is the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass-produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass-produce hundreds of billions of pigs. She liked games. Her legacy, a thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long-dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know?
But she's pretty.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. Seeing her glass cutters and iconographers, you set the standard, all right. Then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
It's anything but softcore. It's terrifying.
You may be onto something, Copper Man. She's got those mass murdering hips.
Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit.
He raises his left hand.
This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are.
Would you say she was, you know, human?
I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
She was a player. She played us all. It's just a game to her.
Yes.
Let's go with suspenders, and they hit his chest with a slap. Yeah, I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her anymore.
Okay.
Young man appears constantly worried. It's just the way his brows are built. The worry never leaves his face. How are you settling in?
Odd to say, Cop Man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crab man, though.
You mean Tiago?
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you?
Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all.
Yeah, Victor, fair enough.
The man picks up on stuff. And he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
What did Tiago tell you about the church?
The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
You mean there are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
What's it for?
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church, surrounding it, to contain it.
I don't get it. To contain what exactly?
I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either. What it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for. And trying to measure.
He nods towards the woman.
It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
This building seems less than structurally sound.
No. It's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead.
He grins.
Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with.
His words echo in the chamber.
And if it can't, well...
What makes you think Suna's going to fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like... substance.
I found a doomed commercial area in Martinet proper. Maybe it's the same thing that the Ubies were trying to contain.
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
Now that I think of it, it doesn't sound plausible.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not even a thing we can answer, Cop Man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited psi person.
Well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out, Cop Man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Why are you so suspicious about everything?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced.
Why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
May I ask why? What good is being suspicious?
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion.
What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
And what are the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Does this mean you're mentally ill?
Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill, a suspicious element.
Tell me more about the left-right business.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity.
What, is he playing Catan?
The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray. Far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
What's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat?
It's only our shit. We should make better use of not being animals, or cereal grain, ourselves.
What's bad about being cereal grain? Having enough food would be a precursor for greater things.
Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
Well, I was certainly stimulating. I want to ask you about something else now.
His eyes flicker.
You mentioned true life. What would that be like?
A life is true if it's free from fear, an internal division among oneself. And others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
How would you go about returning to this true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face. His eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly. The young man is dead serious about this.
So you're advocating for a noise-based society?
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
You keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean to you?
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
His friend shouts from behind his mix table, with a smile surpassing your own in wideness, a total moon face, and eyes full of naive wonderment. That was vague. Dedication, something else, superlative?
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord.
Let's change the subject.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Internalize the hardcore aesthetic. Don't just nod along. Really feel it. I feel like an aesthetic that was mentioned earlier was that guy's like race aesthetic. Also, we got a very low chance. We'll come back to this conceptualization. We're bad at conceptualization. All right, take care, Noid. Anybody else in here we care about talking to? I feel like no. Oh yeah, and stuff's done. Okay. All right. So we need to go back to the other side of town, pay for our evening. Oh man, more people in chat. And go to bed. Kim will be back in the morning. And thank God for that. I love Kim. Dude's the best. The sound of rain is calming. Yeah, we can stay here if we want, right? The door's closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. Is this where I've been offered an extra place to stay? Inside, you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Unlock the shack door with the key. You see the waves, the sea, the church. There's a brazier here. Old science fiction magazines, books about birdwatching, an almanac from '39. The floorboards creak under your step.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
Options, my new hangout, where I could silently sit, drink, and die while looking at the waves roll in. My forward base for the coastal part of the operation. It's free, that's good enough. I could live here. Looks like this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went. My forward base for the coastal part of the operation.
Overhead, you hear the forlorn shriek of seagulls. Far below the birds, a wooden boardwalk filled with abandoned stands, tables and benches, echoes from a long-lost time. A middle-aged man stands in a rundown shack on the edge of a fishing village, listening to the heater hum on the wall.
Thank you, Strange Sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Yeah, I can't mess with that now. I will take that, thank you.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
I don't want to shave. Is shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy.
Yeah, no way we're shaving our mustache. 0% chance. How do I check under the floorboards? There's nothing I can click on to do that. Okay. Another TV viewer. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night. Is there a way to like walk around over there? I don't think so. I don't think we can get there. Let's go back to where we normally sleep. That place seemed fine, but I wonder also if Gart will let me sing some karaoke. Yeah, no way we get rid of the stash 9-4. 0% chance. It's not who we are. It's important to know who you are. Man, my hair's been getting long. I always get in the sort of... It's weird how much your identity is tied up in your appearance. Been thinking about getting a haircut, but something's been keeping me from it lately. Oh, well. Need to do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back? Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. We have a surprisingly short list of tasks. Yeah. Oh, what's in here? Oh, yes. The swanky checkered jacket flatters your form in a way that makes you feel the fun kind of serious. It has really nice roomy pockets too. Let's talk to Gart.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Yeah, 20 real for the night.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm the same 9-4. I prefer here to the new place. Something about it seems comfortable to be where we were.
Take it easy on him. Deep down, he really hates being the guy who has to remind you.
Gart, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
Why do you even have the PA system if no one's going to use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened in 44?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
It's not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's used.
Okay, yes, it's for some clients.
I'm a real client, I've paid my bills, and I have the right to use a karaoke machine.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
It's alright, I have my own song with me, given the tape for Smallest Church in St. Sen's.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
I'm excited. Here we go.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
Time to sing karaoke.
Oh yeah. Time to do the damage.
Goodbye.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Put your lips against the microphone. Test it.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand?
It was a mistake to check it.
Hands. Where do you put your hands?
Look around the room first.
The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention. But still you feel your knees turn to noodles. Okay, now a couple is looking at you. Even worse, you're sweating. They are going to hate you. Just make sure you move, okay? Don't be stiff.
Okay, alright. So we need drama. Okay, let's leave. Drama it up. Drama. This is minus drama. Come on. I want this to succeed. That is dramatic. That is dramatic. Jesus. This is drama. Yeah. Oh, man. We look like a singer now. Let's see. We got anything else? Anything else messing with our drama? Doesn't look like it. Let's hit it.
The stage is... You feel a little...
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
I'm ready, Gart. Hit play. Low, 28%. Red check. Can't retry. 28% drama. Let's see if we can level it up. We have so many skill points. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm giving you guys a poll here. Manage poll. New poll. How much to level up? Crap. I have caps lock on. To level up drama. Okay, here we go. How successful do we want to be at this? That's the question. Be curious to see what people think. Because I'd like to succeed at this. It's a red check. It feels like singing karaoke is important. But, like, do we really want to, like, waste our skill checks here? Might we need to... If we go 2, then we can't upgrade drama later. Ugh. Come on, folks. Help me out. Help me decide. A silent room. That's okay. If nobody does anything, we'll leave drama where it is and pray for a good roll. 2? 2 feels like a lot. We'll see. 0. Alright. Got like 10 seconds left here. I know there's a little bit of a lag between me and you. Oh, let me go. 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Looks like 0 and 2 tied. We're going to go 1 point in drama then. Accept changes to close.
The stage,
So, are you ready for your thing now?
42%.
Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
8 or higher. Dress code, insane silk dragon. Oh, that helps. All right, here we go. Red check. 8 or higher.
The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. A lump's in your throat suddenly.
I would often go there
This is bad.
to the tiny church there,
So loud.
the smallest church in Sansan. Though it once was larger, how the real may rest there, down through the mist there,
So loud.
towards the Seven Sisters, towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there
It hurts.
in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here.
There you go. Hopefully that deafens you.
But now you're all alone. None of this matters. At all.
That was awful. Task complete. Sing karaoke. Plus 30. Level up. I would often go there, to the tiny church there. The smallest church in St. Sen, though it once was larger. How the rill may rest there. Down through the mist there. Towards the Seven Sisters. Towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now you're alone. None of this matters at all. Yeah, so bad. Jeez. Welcome back, Mama Bear.
Do you hear that? It's the most pathetic applause in the world, Harry. Made of pity. No one liked you.
Let's see. Our options are you didn't like it, huh? Or I'm up here singing my fucking heart out and it's not good enough for you fuckers. Or fuck you. I gave it my fucking best. I gave it everything and you shit on me? We're gonna go demure on this. You didn't like it, huh?
Your words echo in the karaoke mic. People talk in the distance. A couple tries not to look at you.
Quit yelling into the mic.
I'm up here singing my fucking heart out and it's not good enough for you fuckers?
You hear, or think you hear, uncomfortable shifting around, a bit of laughter maybe. No one saying anything.
This is painful.
I'm gonna unplug the mic now, okay?
You don't know what good singing is. This is real singing. I sang about real stuff.
That's it. I'm unplugging it.
Presses stop on the tape carousel. You hear the little whine of feedback, and then the mic dies in your hand.
That's it. You're unpowered.
Put down the mic. That is for the best. And I think that means we probably head up and call it a night. But at least we got it done. I'm sad that it went poorly. I'd love to know what that looks like if it goes well. But I'm not going to look up any content for this game until I'm done playing it, so maybe someday I'll find out. Yeah. Yet another done task. All right. Let's close the door. Just pull on the lights.
The fan stands. The lights are on. The lights are off.
That's what we need, yeah. Lights off.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not
Alright.
too inviting. But it's yours.
Last thing
You've
before our
earned
final
it.
break. Let's see if we get another nighttime experience.
It's not easy, but your bones are so tired from what feel like weeks of work on the case. You have to try. After what feels like hours, you feel you might be sleeping.
Sorry about that.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street. Recorded in you forever on ferrotape.
Spinning, spinning. Tell me, am I dreaming?
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash, the bang, the endless learning experience.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes, for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising, above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars. Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The endless visions. Erase them.
It's not possible anymore. It's stuck on loop. Whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right. I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Feel the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the wind.
Up we get, Harry. Come on. There we go. All right. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you soon.